fucking shit. So in a nutshell, my life ain't getting fucking anywhere. Why do you feel like that? Is because you don't have an occupation and stuff? Is that it? School has gone to complete shit. My line group has now disbanded because of the government shutdown. Or a place that we rent at host LAN parties, and now I've been unable to find a job. Well, dude, you shouldn't put so much pressure on having like an occupation and having stuff to do if you're still in school. Dude, everything, like as soon as you get out there, I guess you graduate now in May or something like that. Dude, you're gonna find something, I'm sure. Like you're gonna come out of these fucking corona times. Like getting jobs now, depending honestly in which kind of line of work you are. Some line of work is just really hard right now to find a job, and that's just the way it is. But by the time that you graduate, like, the corona thing, it might not be blown over completely, but it's gonna be better. Okay, it's gonna get better and better. So there's gonna be more and more jobs. Okay, so you're gonna make it work, dude. I'm sure of it. And I'm really sorry to hear about that LAN thing. I didn't know that you had one, but I'm sorry to hear that thing disbanded, dude. I'm really sorry about that. That sounds sad. It's online school thing that left me with zero education. I don't even have any decent grades to show my employer. Dude, grades don't mean shit here, trust me. Like, grades is all bullshit. As long as you've finished it, that's all you need. Like, I've been to quite a few job interviews, okay? In one, the employer and the one interviewing me, one of them, he and she, there were two people actually interviewing, actually asked for me to bring my grades. One out of I don't know how many, dude. I've been to many fucking interviews. So that's the thing. As long as you pass and they see that you have that, that's all you need. And especially, I suppose you're graduating high school. I thought you were older than that. Yeah, I redid a year. Okay, yeah. But dude, don't worry about that. Like, is your plan to go out and have a job after high school, or do you just want to start studying? Because if you're just planning on getting a job immediately, usually the jobs that don't require a university degree, you don't have to have good grades to get those jobs. And if you are actually going to study, then they basically only go for högskoleprovet. I don't know what that is, but I managed to get into an engineering education, and trust me, my grades were absolute dog shit. I didn't have any Fs, but they were still really bad grades. I had basically like E in everything, or D. Your boy Pepish scraped by the last year, E and a couple of Ds. In English though, it was hella fun subject. Yeah. And that's the thing, in high school you should not care so much about your grades, not if you really have a vision. Like, if there is this one university that you want to get into, and that is your only dream and your passion and shit, then yeah, obviously you're gonna have to work for that. You're gonna need some solid grades and actually work for that. But otherwise, if you don't have a plan and you're just planning on working afterwards, then do not worry, do not stress. My inability to do anything in school has completely screwed me over. Why? Why do you think you're screwed because you can't do anything in school? Like, because of your motivation? Is that what you mean? Like that you're demotivated and that makes you not able to do anything? Brain got born with a thing. That thing is making it really fucking hard any work I don't find interesting or fun. Oh shit. Well, to be fair though, it is a fact. Like, if you look at most of managers out in the world, people that have grown something, people that have developed their own thing and walked their own way, the majority of them have ADHD, for example. So saying that you can't do anything because you have some sort of disability or whatever you want to call it, trust me, that is not a thing. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Don't worry, dude. I'm always here for you, my man. Yeah, you just have to realize that it's never over, dude. You can always prevail. And for sure, when if you have something, if you have some sort of a disability, I don't know what to call it, dude. For sure, there is a job out there that is catering a lot. Like that disability, or whatever you want to call it, caters a lot to that type of job. for sure. So there's hope for me. Of course there is. Of course. There's always hope. When are we doing a fan meet, Joel? Well, certainly not right now. Oh, the shittiest timing. Can you imagine if you just like announced on Twitter, yeah, so guys, I'm gonna be having a fan meetup. The shit that you would get. God damn. Oh my god, look at Adrian rocking the fucking shotgun sniper. Blah. You're disgusting, my man. You're absolutely nasty. Little piece of shit. At least not a bad case of it, but it still brings some stuff that makes me struggle in life. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I get that, totally. You know what? I have a theory that I've had this theory for a really long time, and the older I get, I just realize that it's more and more the case. I think if we're talking like all of these main mental disabilities, right? Like we have ADHD and I don't know, autism, I don't know, all of those things that we have a name for. I think that we all, every single human being, we in our DNA, we have all of those within us, but we have scales of them, right? We have levels. So the only reason that a person is diagnosed with ADHD is because that person just has a higher level of that specific thing. And occasionally, well, usually, what happens is that if you have very high, if you have like higher than average in one thing, another thing is gonna go down to balance it out, right? And it's very clear, like the older you get and the more different people you meet, when you actually know what all of these different things look like ADHD, for example, it is so clear when you meet a lot of new people, you can kind of see the traces of these different things in almost every human being. But as I said, it's just that the people that are actually diagnosed with it, they have that just scaled up. For example, I am almost positive that I am slightly higher on the ADHD thing than your average person. I met Jimmy Åkesson in Enköping, actually. Okay. Oh, you actually had a discussion about Jimmy Åkesson before? Okay. I just saw that and I was like, okay. Good for you, my man.